At the age of 7, my father bought me a guitar. Months later, and I kid you not, I decided to sell it for a gaming computer. Not my proudest decision, but years later, I decided, you know what, let me get back into it. So I saved up money, and I got another guitar. Here is my baby, the Fender Shadowcaster. My goal is to relearn this entire guitar in 7 days, and by the end of those 7 days, make a song. Let's go for it. Today is July 18th. I didn't have a lot of time, so I immediately hopped onto my computer and thought to myself, what should I learn first? And then it dawned on me. Okay, let's do this. Music theory. So here's what I learned about the basics of music theory, at least on the guitar. So here is a simple G scale, and essentially this is all of the notes within the scale of G. And it's pretty useful to know the shape, at least, because no matter where you are, the first note that you start with is basically that scale that you're playing. Yeah, it's guys, I'm not a fucking music theory teacher, I'm just... Anyways, here's the 1-3-5 rule. Essentially, if we take that same shape that we used in our major scale, and we play the first, the third, and the fifth notes, no matter what order, this rule says that it will sound marvelous. Up next is my fretboard, and essentially I just wanted to know what notes are what.
G, G sharp, A sharp.
The last thing I learned is similar to the fretboard. Essentially, you can see you're playing a C chord here, and then as I move down or up the fretboard, the note goes to the next consecutive note. It's that simple. There's so many wires here, oh my god. Okay. Hello guys. We're on day 2. It's 11:22 p.m. We're actually almost on day 3. So I love doing things last second, alright? So, I want to try to play a song, because if I'm going to make a song, I gotta at least play a song. So I'm feeling a lot of like Novo Amore, perhaps indie rock, folk, something like that. I know I have an electric guitar, right? But I'm playing it acoustic, because one, I'm broke. You can probably hear that because I had a cooler in my computer actually is being finicky, and I'm too poor to replace it, so I'm not even gonna bother looking into it right now. And I don't actually have an amp for the guitar, so we're gonna be playing it acoustically. I know it's not gonna sound like a perfect acoustic guitar, but it's gonna work, all right? And then after like 10 minutes, I found the song. All right, guys, I think I found the song. Are you Power's back on. As I was saying before, I think I found the song. And that song, Breathe In, Breathe Out by Blanks. Okay, I just sat down and there's already a problem. Checked out like the first 2 minutes of the video that he made of him making the song, and I realized that the main tune or melody in the beginning of the song is a bass guitar. But I'm hoping that with my music theory knowledge, I can actually see if I can reproduce his bass notes onto this E string up top. Wait. Although I ended up having trouble finding some of the notes, I ended up actually doing it. Wait. And then, within an even shorter amount of time, I found the melody. And then the chord progression. And then, whatever this was. Oh, I did it. And just like that, I completed most of the song. But it's a far cry from the original. Brace yourself. I know it sounds like a garbled mess, but please check out the original song. It's actually amazing. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another day in my life. Today we're on day 3. Alright, let's pause. Day 3 was a mess. The things I learned I never actually applied, and I was actually pretty terrible at them. Let's just skip over this. Alright, welcome back to day 4, shitters. Today, I'm going to try to train my ear. So, what I'm going to do, if we're just going to learn that, alright. So, I began with interval ear training, but that went horribly wrong. Ooh, that sounds like okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect 5th. No shit. So I went to YouTube to find an alternate way to train my ear, and I found a method that made me feel like a monk. And then you're gonna play the entire triad. Once I felt confident enough with my humming, I decided I would make some melodies, first in my head, and then use the humming to put them on my guitar. So I started with scatting. I blurted out anything that came to mind. Da da do da do da 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 da. Take it out on me. Hold it all, hold me. Da 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 da. And then I actually found some that I really liked, and I tried to put them on the guitar. But I would always have trouble, and then I'd try to look up advice, and the advice wasn't very helpful. Listen to the first 2 to 3 notes of your melody. Then discover what the notes are on your guitar. You'll often find it's multiple places, and that's fine. Just stick with one for now. And with that advice, I just powered through. I took a tune that I liked, completely failed to play it on my guitar, and tried again and again until it got frustrating. This just reminds me so much of how I've been feeling recently. Like, it's just, I have the skills. The instrument's right there. The skills I just learned. I just need the idea. To me, it's really reminding me of how I've been feeling recently, these past couple of months, where ever since summer started, I told myself, I have so many great ideas. I'm gonna make so many great things. This YouTube channel is gonna be crazy. These mini films I'm gonna make are gonna be awesome, and we start school in a month. Those 2 months that I was supposed to be making stuff, I'm left with nothing. And it just sucks because the resource is right there. I'm using it right now. And thankfully I am taking a step forward by making this video. But it's just, no matter what you may have, the idea is always going to take the first priority, and I don't have the ideas. It's really just, it's a confusing feeling. It's a saddening feeling. It's an almost depressing feeling. Feeling unmotivated, I told myself to try again the next day, and maybe, just maybe, I would have a tune in mind. Then, as I was driving, I randomly thought of a tune. Dun, dun 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 dun. Dun, dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, my scatting sounds terrible, but the idea in my head sounded amazing, and I could not wait to get back in front of the camera the next day. Hello everyone, we are on day 5, and as you just heard, there's hair gone. Anyways, as you just might have heard, we got bangers cooking up, all right? Honestly, I don't know if it's a banger. I seriously don't. Honestly, I'm gonna painstakingly go note by note and just make something. We're gonna see what happens. And just like that, I went and I tried and I tried and I tried until I finally found something. Dun, 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 dun. That sounds like it right there. We're using E, F sharp, G sharp, A, and C sharp. What if we made this into a chord progression? Holy shit. At this point, I was so excited. I need to start writing down tabs. But then came the horrible chord progression. This sounds so sad. Why does this sound so sad? It is officially 11:50 p.m. of day 5. I officially don't know what I'm doing. Because I thought this was such a great idea, but now that I'm turning them into chords, I don't know if I'm doing this right. The entire reason I wanted to learn music theory and train my ear was so I could bring a music idea from my head to the guitar. But I realized that playing around on my guitar not only will give me faster and more efficient results, but maybe it could give me a tune that I didn't even think of. So, just like that, I said fuck it, and I started the song making journey. I might be cooking here. In roughly 15 minutes, I found a tune that I absolutely adored. And it only went up from there. After so many hours of hard work, here is the final product. Enjoy, guys. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Took me a while to edit. It was my first time ever actually editing a video like that, so I hope it wasn't bad at all. I hope it was at least okay. If you stuck around this long, it was probably good enough. But anyways, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next video, or next week. Goodbye. Peace out. I'm extremely tired. So, good night, guys. Sweet dreams, toodles. Is this feeling like an ASMR yet? Okay, I'm going to bed.